Hi Aries, and welcome to your daily video. I hope all of you are doing great. Thanks for tuning in. So let's see what the energies are coming up for you. What are the messages? All right, let's see. Spirit angels and guides, please show us here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What do they need to see, acknowledge? Hierophant. Defending yourself. Okay, what's going on? Let me use this deck. It felt like it was coming out strange. So let's see. Show us here for Aries, anyone with Aries placements. Knight of Swords. A lot has been invested. Knight of Cups. You're doing something based on how you feel. Although you've invested a lot of time in the situation or the item or the job, you're following your feelings because there is a new leap of faith coming. And you're trying to avoid what it looks like. It looks like you're trying to avoid a crash out. What's the outcome? You don't want to give up. What do you have? 9 of Cups. Okay, that's a good thing. What is the Fool around you? A Tower. Oh my God. So there's like a shock or surprise. There's a day of judgment on this Fool, on this risk, on this chance. And why are you 8 of Cups here? You're in a Pentacle energy, or there's money involving this situation. 9 of Coin. Why are you 2 of Cups with someone else? You're 6 of Air. You want out of conflict, or you feel like there's some bad vibes or bad energy around a situation that maybe you feel stuck in with the Hangman. So why is Page of Pentacles? There's a discovery. Okay, what is being discovered here? The Death. Someone is 4 of Cups and 4 of Wands. They refuse because it's already here. And there's conflict around that. What is 9 of Cups about? A Queen of the Sword. Somebody makes a decision. They tell you the truth. Queen of Wands. You're ready, willing, and able. And strength. So there's definitely other people here around, a strong leader, someone who's taking their time. The truth is coming out about something being insufficient or lacking. There's a day of judgment coming that causes a Tower on a Fool. So there could very well be a person here who made a mistake. The Fool is like, can be foolhardy, just someone who's like, you know, taking chances, taking risks. It is an unburdened energy. It is kind of like free and unburdened, unplanned. But it brings a Tower and a day of judgment on this Fool. And you're 2 of Cups with someone. You're like, okay, we both feel the same way. There's a judgment on a Tower and you want 6 of Air. You just don't want to be around a situation where maybe somebody treats you like a certain way. You have a bond with someone and the future energy is 8 of Cups. Like, I'm leaving something else behind me. Even though the challenge being 10 of Pentacles, you invested a lot, you paid a lot, you built this up all the way to the most of what it could be. There is a Devil energy and your fear is 5 of Cups. Like regret, like you don't want to regret. Okay, so let's just go at this again and see what we're getting. The Day of Judgment is a day of calling. It is an awakening. And with the Fool, there is a risk or a chance, and the Tower is shocking surprises. All right. So your energy is, you're doing something because of the way you feel about it. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands right away. You don't want to give up on it because maybe there's something you paid for. We have 7 of Rods. You're standing in defense. Okay, wow, you just really want this 2 of Cups. Well, you do get the 2 of Cups. It comes into the future. An alignment, an agreement, an understanding, like we both feel this way. And then 5 of Cups in the past. There is something that you regret. That your energy is, there's 10 of Pentacles around it. So there is something where a lot has been invested, paid for. There's a Page of Pentacles. It could be you in something new. You don't want 3 of Swords. Okay, what's the outcome? The Death. It closes out the cycle. And what happens there? The Moon on the 4 of Wands. There's something mysterious hidden or deceptive in something that has already occurred. So let's see. What is that? Hierophant. I had that before. Institutions. What is this fighting back energy? What is this fighting back energy? The Moon, the Mystery, and the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. Why is it coming with the Death? Because there's a Day of Judgment on that. And the Lovers, a reconciliation. And then we have 8 of Cups, walking away, leaving something behind you. Why is there a 2 of Cups coming up in the energies? Why do you feel the same way? It's because of the past and the situation you were stuck in or uncomfortable in. The 6 of Cups is nostalgia for the past. Remember when, but there's a stuck energy around that, an uncomfortable energy. Why are you Page of Coin? 9 of Cups, because of a discovery. Okay, so we have something where you would feel very happy, and because of this, what's been found out about a 7 of Swords. I was thinking, where is the lie? It's right here. There's a discovery about a lie or something that was hidden, and we have an Ace of Swords. You find out the truth. There is someone, 8 of Cups. You want to walk away from something because the sun shines on this. There is conflict around a situation. What is the Hierophant? 4 of Swords. No discussion, no talking. A Water Queen. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And an Earth Queen. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And a Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Younger in energy and surprises. So what do you get here with the truth that's been discovered? What's the truth that's been discovered? A 9 of Swords. Fear, worry, losing sleep at night. What's the Day of Judgment? Temperance, tolerance, understanding. With the King of Water, Magician. Somebody's trying to maneuver or manipulate. An Empress. Maybe someone wealthy. Or a woman or a matriarch. Okay, so I'm going to go after this again. You're trying to avoid, it looks like from the cards, you're trying to avoid regretting something. But There is some dishonesty. So what you're dealing with here is dishonesty in your interactions. There is a person who was not honest in their dealings. So when you find out that, hey, this person either hid this from me or didn't tell me or whatever, I like to know the truth so that things can close out. I don't like to be strung along. Like, I don't even know why people do that. Why don't they just tell you the truth? Why do they drag something out and say, oh, I'll get back to you. Oh, I'll get back to you. Oh, I'll get back to you for like months or a month. And then why does that even occur? Why not just tell me? I don't know. Maybe because they want to keep you. We used to call it back burner. Like you're becoming a back burner person. It's a person they keep on the back burner in case. In case what? In case they need money? In case they need something? I don't know. So this is going to close out the cycle with the death. What happens here? 4 of Cups and 8 of Swords. You don't want something. You refuse something. Okay, what's coming in? Show us Aries. Ugh. The Day of Judgment on the Lovers with the Devil, with the Tower. But let's see. Spirit, show us. Okay, you're waiting for something, you're motivated, and you're expecting it. And 10 of Rods. There's a lot of pressure on you, or you feel heavily burdened. Water King is underneath. Water King, Fire King, negotiating. New Fire. Get up and go. Okay, let's see. What is Aries energy coming in? 10 of Swords. It closes this out. Oh, they are 3 of Swords. Okay. You're High Priestess. Or you want High Priestess. And your Chariot. You're determined not to give up. Okay, so your motivation is there. 9 of Fire. What is this about? 3 of Pentacles. Something negotiated that works and is beneficial. There is a 5 of Wands. Competitive, conflict-filled situation. What is the outcome? You're the Queen of the Fire. And there's a Magician. That could be you. And a 9 of Cups. So you get what you want by using your skills, your abilities, your resources. Why is this person 3 of Swords? Why are they... Because they go through a tower. I'm telling you. Okay. Why do they go through a tower? It's okay. It's already happened with the 4 of Wands to them. Okay. There could be something, if you're dealing with an external entity, there is something going on with this energy that has already occurred. Maybe last week, that brought a tower to their situation. There is an 8 of Cups from an Air Queen. Somebody walked away and said, absolutely no. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was someone else. You find the truth out here. About five of coins. Something wasn't enough. It was insufficient. It lacks. Maybe there's a firing. Who knows? But 5 of coin. It's taken away. It's insufficient. It lacks. It's left out in the cold. And you find the truth out about this. Why is there 9 of Cups? Why is this happening? Page of coin. You're new to something? What's this Page of coin? Probably good news about something. The Hierophant and 9 of Swords. Okay, or no, Tolerance and 9 of Swords. trying to understand or be neutral in a situation that's highly stressful, causing someone to lose sleep at night over the scenario. Okay. There's two masculines, two people who are in charge, a water and a fire. You're not wanting to give up on a situation. You're wanting to continue, but this person is going through, for some reason, broken heart energy. Or, let's see, show us again for Aries. What's going on? It's already happened, and Four of Cups with this team or this group. Four of Wands. Chariot. Air. There's definitely like an air sign or somebody who gave their opinion or was very straightforward and said this is what it is. You may have gone public with it. You're trying to, there's an energy of persuasion. There is justice. What's going on here? Somebody else fighting back against the Day of Judgment and Eight of Swords. All caught up in your head. Someone comes towards you with the truth and you're trying to negotiate. You find out this new truth, which is good. You're waiting for something. What's the outcome? Oh, the Devil and the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Coin. Oh, with the Nine of Cups behind it. This toxic scenario is over. There may have been corruption. There may have been some wrongdoing going on. The Knight of Coin, somebody makes an offer, is taking their time, makes this offer. The Nine of Cups. You're satisfied with what you get. Why are you satisfied? They are pushing back, but it was like in Hangman. It was in limbo, or it's been in limbo. And the Moon, maybe you didn't know why. Four of Swords. There's someone lying here. Seven of Swords. There is an individual in this energy who's defending themselves because they lie. And then we have here the Death. This situation closes out. In the world. A big success and a big achievement. A goal is met. And then justice from this King of Air. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. A decision is made. Someone says, this is what it is. Nine of Coin, you're getting everything you want, and then Six of Air, you're moving out of this situation. So you could be dealing with corruption, you're dealing with Seven of Swords, Devil, Ten of Swords, and someone's Seven of Fire. They are defending themselves. Under the energy is Queen of Air. You know the truth. This has already happened. Oh, accidents with the Fool. That somebody may have foolishly done something, like a teenager who's like, oh, and you walk in and like a lamp is broken and you ask, how did that lamp get broken? Oh, it was like that. And you're like, no, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, it was. It was already like that. Didn't you see it? And then they try and gaslight you. Oh, you didn't see it then. It was already like that. For some reason, I'm feeling like that is an energy you're dealing with. You're dealing with an energy of, like, don't try to play me for a fool because they're the fool. They did something that they don't want you to know about because they made a mistake, and now they're just trying to be like, oh, yeah, well, didn't you see that? It was already like that. Like, oh, your car already had that dent in it. What happens here with Aries? What is this about? You're going to become aware of corruption. Like, clear, straight out corruption. And you're going to go, oh, well, that's not something I would have done. Yeah, so it's going to cause you to discern. It's actually going to help you a lot, like discerning. You know, people lie, and it's so weird how easily people lie. It's like you have to ask someone so many times, and then even when you ask them, they're still not giving you the truth. That is just so weird. There's usually like that look on a face of a person, like a teenager, when you say, oh, so when I got that cat, I said, oh, is he good with other animals? And the guy goes, yeah. And I was like, oh, he is? He's good with other animals? Yeah. Like, everything was there where you're like, okay, you're lying now. I didn't assume he's lying. He worked for the city, and I figured that he's telling the truth. But then I found out after I got the cat, a month later, he goes, oh, the notes say he's vicious towards animals. I'm like, ah, okay. Okay, so what's coming in for you, and this is really good, you are going to be comforted by grace. You are going to have discernment of somebody's very cowardly action that they did where they made a mistake. They did something that is incorrect, foolhardy, wrong. And what you get divine grace. You could have been dealing with someone very neglectful with the Fool. That could be neglect, like somebody forgot to do something. You're going to get atonement, divine comfort, and divine forgiveness for this. You may have forgiveness for this person's deception as well, or scenario. It doesn't mean all people are bad, but in this case, the devil did come out, so they had motivations to bind or like to keep someone stuck in a situation. They want the perception of unity with others when they made the mistake. Yeah. So you have the universe on your side. Asking for refunds could be like good to do in this style of an energy. Like, this is a style. Oh, you know, I'm just not going to answer the phone. It's just such a, oh, like, I don't know. I always own up to mistakes. If I made a mistake, I'll say, oh yeah, that was me. I don't do this. Like, this is big. This is like somebody who's like, oh, I did something. And then they try to like play it off. Okay, let's see. Show us again. The Knight of Swords. Somebody's very unrestrained. What's under it? A Queen of Air. Telling the truth, being very upfront. There's like a secret here. There is death energy behind it. Ooh, I like it. Different deck. Same message. 9 of Cups. You're going to be happy with the outcome, okay? This is all about closure, like closing out. Like, we don't want to deal with these people. We don't want to deal with these scenarios. A nostalgia of the past of other people. 6 of Air. You're out of there. What does someone tell the Aries here? Queen of Swords. There's conflict. There's competitive fight energy. There's 3 of Swords. Somebody's very offended. And Page of Swords, like by what somebody said. There's a judgment on an Emperor. What happens with the Death? The 4 of Cups to the Devil. Someone's like, I don't want that. No, thank you. With a 4 of Swords. They cut off communication. 6 of Air, 6 of Coin. Someone feels guilty. You may have gone public. You may have paid for something. You may have celebrated something in the open, in public. You may have given comments to their page on Instagram or Yelp or something. You may have commented on them and they feel guilty. There's guilt behind that. Okay. They feel guilty for what they've done, and they know what they've done, but they want to avoid. The 10 of Wands, under pressure, doing something all yourself. Trying to stay tempered in a 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands is not easy. This Earth King could be dealing with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're coming into 9 of Cups. You're coming into satisfaction and wish fulfillment. 9 of Wands. Don't give up. It's underneath 4 of Wands. It's already happened. It's already there. Somebody waited to see, and then it's there. Okay, so 6 of Coin is the balance coming in, receiving the balance, receiving money, being refunded from this devil. Okay. And what's the outcome? The Chariot. You're determined to go forward. You will be successful. Your mind is made up. And what is this? The Moon. Things are hidden in the dark. And Page of Swords. Somebody's curious, asking questions, wanting to know. And this causes 3 of Swords. Offended. And then what happens there? It brings on the Day of Judgment because of what is found out. I just don't like people that hide things. I just like accountability. I like people who are upfront and say, hey, yeah, I messed up. You know, like the guy who messed up my hair. I said, hey, it's really orange. Oh, yeah. Like, they didn't do anything to help. Like, it was so orange, and I've been the one doing my own stuff here. And they're like, you can come back next week. I'm like, next week? Like, I paid 165 plus 15. So it was 180 plus a tip of $32. It was like, because at the time in the lighting and the way he styled it, I thought it looked okay. But when I got home, I'm like, yeah. So I was crashing out for like a day over it, but then I realized, you know what? It's only hair. I have my health. I have so many good things in my life that if somebody wants to treat me horribly by making my hair messed up, you can't take away my good life here. I have a nice life. I have a beautiful home and a pool and like a nice car to drive, and I have a husband and wonderful family and cat. I'm good. Like, I'll figure my hair out. You're ready for this. What someone's gonna tell you? What someone's gonna tell you, what they find out, you're just gonna be like, oh, let me pick up my wand. Some of you might be wanting to like hex someone. I don't know. There's justice on this Fool, okay? What's going on here? A tower. They find out a tower. Page of Wands. I'll just let that fall. The goal of the world. And 9 of Cups. You are satisfied and you are happy here. You know, like with my hair, if they had just said, oh, you know, yes, come back whenever. Whatever, anything at all. But I'm dealing with these people who are like shameless. They're just like, it's supposed to be like that. Do you know it's supposed to be like that? And you're like, no, it's not. Like, just say it. Like, Knight of Swords to a cup overflowing because something is offered. It's very erratic. What do you get here with the Hermit? What is found out? Needing to be tempered and patient because someone didn't know. 2 of Swords. Okay. 2 of Swords. Either you didn't know or they didn't know. What is going on here? You don't want to give up. You don't want to quit. 9 of Rods. You think it's worthwhile. How does Aries get to 9 of Cups, though? 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Air. You've invested a lot into something. You find out the truth. From this Water King, this could be someone with water placements. It's already happened. 4 of Wands. And you find out the truth. And there's healing. Okay, there's healing and recovery. Someone's defending themselves because of the death of the 4 of Coin. you do move on and you get 10 of Pentacles. So there is something where 6 of Air, you get out of the situation and you do receive 10 of Pentacles, the most of what something could be. You're dealing with a scammer. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you. I'll see you again next time, Aries.